Hi everybody, welcome to my Big Tidy Up. My name's DeDe. Thanks for checking out my channel today. Now today, here's the plan. The plan is to head upstairs and work on one particular room. I want to give it a refresh, kind of rearrange it, and give it a deep cleaning. Now here's the thing. This room has been in the same basic formation for years. And when I say years, I mean many years, almost double-digit years. Like each piece of furniture has been in the same spot. So I want to try to rearrange it. It's not a big area. I don't know how many choices I'm going to have, but I am going to give it a new look because it's way past time. So without any further ado, let's go upstairs. Let's get to cleaning, rearranging, refreshing, doing all the things, and let's get tidy. Okay, friends, here is where I'm working today. Now, if you're new here, we call this the coffee room because we sit in here and have coffee because we do have all of our coffee supplies up here in this little closet, and it's just across from our bedroom, so it's just real convenient to come over here and have coffee instead of going downstairs all of the time. Now, this room has been the same way in this same formation, I think, for over 10 years. Now, I have come in and I've done a refresh. I changed the wall art at one time. And at one time, this chair and ottoman, even though it goes with this couch, I did have this chair and ottoman in my bedroom and another simple armchair here. But other than that, there has always been this coffee table here, a chair here, this cabinet here, and the couch over here. So I do want to change everything up. The thing is, I don't have a lot of wiggle room with the formation because this one wall, this is the biggest wall, and if I put the couch over here, there's not enough room for another piece, and I don't think I have room to put all the other two pieces with the ottoman over here. So I'm really just going to kind of trial and error, see what I can come up with. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to move everything from this wall to the middle, and I am going to go ahead and clean, kind of get things moving. I'm going to take the small pieces out in the hall, maybe the small little coffee tables out in the hall, kind of clear myself some room and just get started and see what I come up with. Well, considering this cabinet hadn't been moved for so many years, it's not too bad under there. Looks like I've got some kind of cap, a dead spider, and a dead moth. Not too bad. So I'll clean that up, but I am going to work my way down. I'm going to start over here since I've got kind of this open area. I'm going to clean my ceiling fan. I know it needs some help. And then I am going to clean this window. But one thing I did want to ask you guys about, I have this drapery and it just fits in there. And if you've been with me for a long time, we used to have these downstairs as well. So I am thinking about getting rid of it. And so at the end, maybe I'll have it up in the after photo and then have it gone in the after photo and get your feedback on it. I think, look at that beautiful sky today. That's just a little extra bonus. But I'm thinking I might get rid of it. Look how much lighter and brighter the room looks just doing that. So anyway, I'm going to clean this window, clean the ceiling fan, just work my way down and keep going. Now, I would like to be able to say that the fan really isn't as bad as it looks. It's just the lighting. But no, it is probably worse than it looks. And speaking of lighting, let me just apologize in advance. This room is so hard to record in because of shadows. It can switch from light to dark, and I'm like barely moving the camera. And sometimes it even looks like the walls are a little beige, but I promise they're not. They're gray. Therefore, full disclosure, this will not be looking like a Steven Spielberg production today. Now, while I've got the room already tore up, I thought this is the perfect time to do a quick clean of the moldings. And I'm just using Mrs. Meyer's multi-purpose cleaner with hot water and my good old Dollar Tree mop. Now, could I get my cleaning mitt and a cloth and wipe them down by hand and give them a more thorough cleaning? Sure. Do I want to do that? No. So this method is better than doing no method at all. Normally when I clean the inside of my windows, I just grab a glass cleaner and go. But today I am going to take an extra step and clean them first with the same Mrs. Meyer's multi-purpose cleaner, since I know they're going to be bad, especially that side with the screen and all the dead gnats. It's obvious it hasn't been cleaned for quite some time, so I'm just going to give it a little bit of extra cleaning attention today. My little handheld cordless vacuum did a great job on the screen, but honestly, I don't know that it made any difference at all on this window treatment. The material is ivory and kind of looks grubby anyway, and I wish I could just throw it in the washer, but since it's attached to the frame, I just can't take it off. I did take it outside. I shook it like a tambourine and brought it back in and vacuumed it, but that's really all I can do. Well, you know what they say, sometimes it's got to get worse before it gets better. I think this is the worst part right now, but actually I'm feeling pretty positive because I have all of the cleaning done really except for the vacuuming. I've got the ceiling fan done. I've done all of the moldings around the room. I've got the window cleaned and put back together. And I did go around and clean all of the wall art. So that's all good to go. I really just need to vacuum the places that are empty and then start moving things around. And what I think I'm going to try, which is going to be my best bet, is to take the couch, put it up against this wall. The chair and the ottoman may stay kind of in the same place. And then this cabinet go on this wall. So we will see. I don't know that I can move every single piece, but I definitely want to give it a different look. Well, I've got the couch moved and I actually like it here. The thing is, I'm not sure about this little end table on this side, because if I have the end table there and then I move this wooden cabinet over there up against the wall, it's gonna be like wood up against wood. Oh my goodness, look at that wall. Speaking of the wall, look where the couch was. I need to wipe that down. That's one thing that hasn't been cleaned yet. But I think I'm gonna move this little end table to this other side and then take the blanket and pillow basket, put it somewhere else. And that actually makes more sense because my husband sits on this side right here and he'll need a little table to put his coffee on. So I think I'll switch that around. I'll move the big cabinet over. You know, the thing is, it's probably not gonna be real symmetrical, and I don't know how my I love symmetrical mind is gonna like that, but I'm gonna give it a try and keep going. Well, if it looks to you that I am not sure what I am doing, you are spot on. I only have a couple of big wall pieces to work with, and I'm not buying anything new. And I felt like the iron circle piece just seemed a little plain over the couch. Now, I'm okay with simple, but I just didn't want it to look plain, if that makes any sense. And I also want to change up the decor on this cabinet. I want it to look a little bit more simple too. Now before I had a decor tray with some pieces on it and I liked it. And I also had another decor piece, a big canister with a lid, and I liked it too. But this time, instead of two big items, I just want one focal point. I just want to make like a centerpiece and call it good. Well, I've switched out the two big wall pieces and I really like how it looks, but I do think maybe I need a little gray on this side now. I don't know why putting this piece here makes me feel like I need just a little accent of gray somewhere along here. And I used to have gray in this room, a lot of it, but I got rid of it and kind of switched it out because it was so dark in here. But it is so much lighter with that curtain gone. I think I might add some gray. I went down to the basement and I really don't have that much. I have one pillow. I have a lighter candle, which I will switch out, and maybe I'll switch the lamps out. I don't know, but I think I'm gonna try just a little bit of more gray in here and see how I like it. Well, I vacuumed the carpet, but of course, since the furniture had been in the same place for so long, I have lots of spots where the carpet is pressed down, so I'm just doing my little crushed ice hack. Now, if you ever need to get dents out of your carpet, all you need to do is just sprinkle a little crushed ice on it, let it set for a while. The ice will slowly melt, it won't saturate your rug, and you actually don't even have to wait until it's completely melted. Then just comb through it with your fingers, run the vacuum over it, and I promise the pile will fluff right back up. Well, I've slid the window treatment right here behind the door for now, and I'm going to leave it off the window for a few days and see how I like it. I'll show you two after shots, one with the window treatment and one without. Let me know what you think. Well, Tidy Uppers, that's a wrap for today. The room is done. It has officially been rearranged and refreshed. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I appreciate you spending part of your day with me. Please take care of yourself, and until I see you in the next one, stay tidy.